There's the diagram. Okay, first of all, we drew our free body diagram right here. We got to draw all the forces. So we got a normal force, we have a friction force, and a gravity force. So in the x direction, we come up with the equation friction force in the x direction plus the normal force in the x direction is equal to the mass v squared over r, which is acceleration. In the y direction, we have the normal force is equal to the friction force because it's not going up or down. It's got to be on the ground. So, and this one comes in as the friction formula. Friction force equals to the coefficient times the normal force. Okay, so we come over here and we have that the normal force cosine theta, which is 31, equals friction force sine theta plus mg. The next one's going to be friction force cosine 31, which is theta, plus normal force sine theta equals to m v squared r. And then our next one is going to be the friction force. Which is, well, the coefficient is 0.5. So F equals 0.5 Fn. So moving down, we have Fn cosine 31 minus 0.05. Well, right now we just plug it in FF up here. So we take this one, drop down here. Fn cosine 31 minus 0.5 Fs sine 31 equals mg. And then 0.5 Fn cosine 31 plus Fn 31 sine 31 equals mv squared over r. Alright, so now we're going to make two formulas. We just bring this one over here. So we brought this one over here. So Fn cosine 31 minus 0.5 sine 31 equals mg. That's equation number 1. Fn 0.5 cosine 31 plus sine 31 equals mv squared. That's equation 2. So now the best way to find the velocity, you put 2 over 1. Fn times 0.5 cosine 31 plus sine 30 over Fn cosine 31 minus 0.5 sine 31 equals mv squared r over mg. So as you see, the Fn's cancel out, the m's cancel out. So that leaves us with v squared rg equals 0.5 cosine 31 plus sine 31 over cosine 31 minus 0.5 sine theta or 31. Okay, now solve for v. We bring it over rg, so you got v squared equals all that right there. And then to get the v, you just square root it. So v equals the square root of, or plus minus the square root of that. So v equals plus or minus 69.8 meters per second. So using that, the car will have to go 69.81 meters per second squared in the positive direction, and for it to go backwards, it needs to go 69.8 meters per second squared without sliding.